'tis the season. We're kind of all spending more time outdoors, so why not freshen up your outdoor space with some fresh color? With expert tips on deck staining is Benjamin Moore's paint expert, Sharon Grech. So good to see you, Sharon.
Good to see you too.
It is so nice to meet you. I've been watching you for years, and you're so good at what you do. And you've helped me pick paint colors in my house, and you don't even know it.
I love it. Magic.
Thank you to you. Truly, though, and yeah, I mean, I haven't done the deck staining yet. It's intimidating to me. It's a big job, and I don't know how to do it or when to do it or why to do it. New decks, old decks. So you're going to walk us through all of that right now. But what the benefit of staining is?
Yeah, well, if you think about it, our wood surfaces outside, if they're properly maintained, can actually last decades. And staining is a part of that proper maintenance, you know, and I think it seems like a lot of work, as you said, but it is proper maintenance and it'll make a big difference. So stain really does two things. It beautifies. We've got a lot of beautiful colors and opacity, but it also protects. So it's really important to protect against those harsh weather conditions, and it acts as a mildew and UV protection, just like our sunscreen. Right. So really important. And decks especially, they get the abuse. They're horizontal, so they get lots of foot traffic, they get lots of direct sun, shade, rain, snow, frost, all of those horrible things. Yeah. So it's really important that you use a premium exterior stain like Benjamin Moore's new Wood Luxe that will really help to ensure the longevity of those exterior wood surfaces.
Now you have so many different exterior surfaces here, so why don't you show us a little bit about what you can get when it comes to stain?
Yeah, well, it depends on the wood condition and the color, like the overall look that you want, but when your wood's in pretty good condition, we tend to look at the translucent stains. So they come in 7 ready mix colors, and you can sort of see that you still see the beauty of the natural wood grain. Semi-transparent has a little bit more pigment. You can choose 75 tinted colors for that, so you can get a little bit more variety. It is a lot. But you are still seeing the wood grain. This is bleached gray. It's actually one of the new translucent colors.
Pretty.
Isn't that pretty? It's really popular. And it kind of looks like the weathering anyway, so you get a little bit longer time. The semi-transparent, I chose Chelsea gray here because I wanted to show it in 3 colors. In the semi-solid, so a little bit more coverage, and then the full solid. Now with the full solid stain, you can actually use any of our 4,000 colors. So you want a purple deck, you can have a purple deck.
And I'm going to say right now, if you are going to go into stain and you don't know what color you want, get the little tester.
Absolutely.
You can get the little tester and figure it out.
So important because the stain, especially the translucent stains, are going to look different on different types of wood. This is pine, pressure treated, same stain, looks different. So test it out so you're not buying gallons and not having any surprises.
Now, see, that's something that I wouldn't do. I'm sorry.
She knows herself.
I would. You know what? I think I know, and so I'm just going to go for it, and then I wouldn't do it. So really, the tester is really key. It's important.
Worth it. It's like under $10. You just try it out. You even try a couple of different colors to see what it's going to look like on your wood, because it saves you time.
And you talk to a project that she did.
Yes,
right.
This
Let's
could be
take
yours
a look at a project that you did, and you will see what a beautiful staining can do to a deck.
Yeah, this was a really nice multi-level deck in the city, and it had just been built a year before. The family had just built it, so it was just starting to show some signs of weathering, so it was perfect timing to just sand it. So we didn't have to do a lot of work. We just had to sand it to get it ready for the stain. I decided to use Chelsea gray, which, as you now know, is one of my favorite stain colors because it connected really well with the warm color of the cladding of the house and also with the gray exterior furniture that they already had. So we definitely brushed it, and I know that sounds like a lot of work, but you can attach a pole to it. You want to brush it to get the stain in to the surface. It is definitely a workout, but it makes a big difference to brush.
And before you go, because I have so many questions for Sharon.
I know.
It's like the first time I met you, I'm like, okay, I'm going through my questions. But just before we go, is there anything we can't stain? Is there anything we should stay away from?
You know what? Moisture is a real enemy of stain. So you want to make sure your wood is really dry, and it has to be natural wood. So you have to sand it down. Make sure, drop a little bit of water on it. If it absorbs into the wood, you're ready to stain. If it beads up, then it's not quite ready, and you either want to wait a little bit longer, enjoy your deck as it is, or you can put some chemicals on it that will remove the mill glaze or remove the previous finish, and then you are ready to stain. But furniture, stained furniture, if you want to check out the before of this, I just transformed this table last week. It's all on our social, so you can see the whole process. And Meredith, it's pretty much the same thing you're going to use for your deck.
Love it.
Same process, okay?
Love it.
Benjamin Moore's Sharon Grech, the queen of paint and stain and all of the things. Thank you so much for that. More BT after the break. Stay with us, everyone.
Okay, so my next question.
Yeah. You got you just right through the commercial break.